Hello, a very good morning to everyone. Dear students, today we met after a long time. Okay, dear. Today we are going to start here our very important and sixth chapter, triangles. Okay, dear. So note down it, dear. What is triangle? First, everyone know what is triangle. Different types of triangles property we have already studied in the 9th class or 8th class. Okay, dear. But here we will discuss about the some more property of the triangles. Okay, dear. Now look at first is congruent figure. What is congruent figure? In 9th class we study one chapter number 7. Triangles also is given, and we discuss the congruent figure. What is congruent figures? When two figures have the same shape and size, we called it congruent figure. Two figures are said to be congruent if they have same shape and same size, dear. Any two figure you can take. In our home also, in our classroom also, both of the windows have the same size or not? Yes, that means they are congruent. Otherwise you can take your notebook, dear. All pages of this notebook, all pages, dear. These two pages, tell me, both have the same shape or not? Yes, both are rectangle and both are same size also. It means they can cover each other completely. It means they are congruent. Any two figures, dear, which can be cover each other completely. Understand? It means they are congruent. Suppose our hand, if you will see in the front of C, it seems like only one hand. It means our hand is also congruent. But here in the 10th class, now we will discuss about similar. What is only little bit difference, congruent and similar. In what condition we will say that the two figures are similar? Look at two figures said to be similar if they have same shape. Shape should be same. The same shape, but size same is not necessary. Size is also same, it is not necessary, dear. Okay, dear. Any two figure you can take. It is one circle, it is one circle. Both are circle or not? Same shape, but size is not matter, dear. They are similar. But in case of congruent, shape and size must be same. It means both circle size should be same. Radius 5, radius 5. But here radius is 10, here radius is 5, dear. Radius is different. So size is not necessary. Maybe same or not be. But in congruent, both are same. Same as it is. It is a square, beta. Its side is 3 centimeter. Its size is 5. 3, 5. And here both squares should be 3, 3. Then they are congruent figure. Understand? So only one thing you have to remember for similar figures: same shape. Shape should be same. Okay? And but not necessary the size is same. Understand? No doubt it, dear. So it means, dear, what we can conclude that from here? It means every congruent figure, all congruent figures are similar. Yes or not? Yes. These two figures are similar also. Why? Because similar means they have same shape is same. But here size be same. But these two figure size is not same. It means they are not congruent. It is meaning very important this point here. All congruent figures are similar. All congruent figure are always similar. But the similar figure need not be congruent. It means they are not necessary. They be congruent. Okay? It means all congruent figure are similar, but all similar figure are not congruent. Okay, dear? Please note out it first. Now, dear, we will discuss in what condition we will say that two polygons are similar. What is polygons, dear? We have already discussed about polygon in 8th class. Poly mean many, gon mean sides. We will take two figures which have many sides. So like this one, what are polygons? Two triangles are polygons. Two quadrilateral polygons. Two pentagon. Two hexagon. Two septagon. All are polygons. All the closed figure which have the many sides. So it is called polygons. So now dear, we will discuss two polygons of the same number of sides. If any two polygons you will take, suppose I am taking two triangles. Yes, triangles is polygon or not? Yes, one is bigger, one is smaller. It's okay. It is 70 degree, it is 60 degree, it is 50 degree. Here it is 50 degree, it is 70 degree, it is 60 degree. A, B, C and D, E, F, dear. Okay, dear. Now it is 5, it is 10, BC 4, 8 and it is 6. Look at. Suppose it is 10, it is 8 and 6. So two polygons, these are polygons or not? So in what condition you will say that they are polygons? So it is very important. You have to remember these two points. What is? Two polygons of same number of sides are similar if their corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angle mean dear, corresponding of angle A is here 70. What is angle A corresponding to angle E? Okay dear. Angle C corresponding to 50 D. Angle B corresponding to F. They are corresponding angle. Corresponding angle must be equal. Or second is their corresponding sides are in the same ratio. But have you remember, in the congruent, corresponding side must be equal and corresponding angles also equal. But in similar, corresponding angles are equal but sides are always in same ratio. This point have always be, you have to remember. Sides are always in same ratio. You can check it. AB corresponding to whose AB upon 10, 5 upon 10, it is 4 upon 8 and it is 3 upon 6. All ratio is 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2. All ratios are equal, not equal. All ratios are in the same proportion and angles are also equal or not corresponding. Yes, it's mean these two triangles are what? Similar. These two triangles are similar. This definition is very important. In the next exercise only, in place of polygons we will write two triangles, because here we will discuss about triangles. So two triangles of the same number of sides are similar when their corresponding angle are equal and corresponding sides are in same ratio. If you will understand this point here, nothing in the exercise 6.1, very easy, you can do yourself. Okay dear. So there are the many example in your real life also. Yes, two square are similar or not? Yes, two square are similar or not? Yes, why not? Similar. It is 6 and it is post 10, side 10. They are similar or not? Similar. For similar, what is two condition? First is corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angle, everyone know, in a square each angle is 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree. All angles are equal or not corresponding, and side ratios of the side must be proportion. Okay, the side of the ratio are the same or not? Look at 6 upon 10. It is also 6. It's 6 dear, 6 dear, 6. 6 upon 10, 6 upon 10. All ratios are equal or not? It's mean they are similar. Two equilateral triangle are similar or not? Look at two equilateral triangle here. two equilateral triangle, any two triangle equilateral means 6, 6, 6 there. It is 8, 8, 8. And equilateral mean each angle and each side are equal. 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60 degree. Here 60, 60 degree, 60 degree. So each angle, corresponding angles are equal? Yes. And ratios of the side 6 upon 8, 6 upon 8, all are equal? Yes. You can write 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. All ratios are equal. It means they are similar. Understand there? Note down it. Now we will start our exercise. Okay dear? So first question dear. Very easy exercise. Look at. What is given? Note down. It's very important. So he is asking, what is all circles are congruent or similar? So first point, tell me all circles. He is talking about all circles. So it means it is smaller circle. Note down it one time. So two circles are. So now we are talking about circles here. Look at two circles. One is smaller, one is bigger circle. Tell me they are congruent? No. Congruent means same shape, same size. Size is not same, but in similar, can they become similar? Yes, in circle it is radius 5, it is radius 10. Shape is same and it is, and ratios is 1:2. All radius ratio 1 and 2 or not? Which means they are similar to circle. Now two squares are similar or congruent? Second, two square. So tell me, square is a polygon or not? Yes. So two polygon. It is 4, it is 5. Each angle is 90. 90, 90, 90. All angles are equal and ratios of side are equal. Yes. Which means all squares are similar. All squares. Can you say that? Two congruent, two similar figure are congruent also in all case? No dear. Okay dear? Now third part. All fill in the blanks triangles are similar. All isosceles or all equilateral. Equilateral triangle example I have already told you 2 minutes before. Now isosceles. Isosceles mean two triangles which have two sides are equal 6, 6. Okay, it's okay dear. Suppose angle 40, 40. It is 100. And one more triangle I am taking whose side is 3, 3. Okay dear. And it is 8. It's okay. It is, suppose it is 5. Okay dear. And it is angle. What angle you are taking? Isosceles mean it may be 50, 50, 50 and 80. Can you say that these two triangles are similar? No. Similar mean angle must be equal. But angle 40, 50, 40, 50 and it's not. Some students want to take, sir, we will take it 40, 40 and 100. It's okay dear. Angles are equal. Now we will check the ratios of the sides. 6 upon 3. 6 upon 3 and now it is 8 upon 5. It is ratio 2 ratio 1. It is ratio 2 ratio 1. But it is 8 ratio 1. They are not equal. That's why in isosceles ratio is not become equal of the side. Understand? So all equilateral are similar, but all isosceles are not similar. Next, second, fourth part. Two polygons of the same number of sides are similar. Same definition I told you. Their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are proportional. Don't write equal because sides of the ratio or sides, the ratios of the side are also in proportional, not equal. Okay dear? It's okay dear? Now second part. What is given? Give two different example of pair of similar figure. So give me pairs. Similar figure. Which one? Similar. So similar figures are which one pairs? First is 2, squares dear. Next, two circles. Or what you can write? Or you can write two equilateral triangle. Understand here? They are always similar. Now dear, second part, non-similar figure. Non-similar figure. It means give me two examples which are non-similar. You can write very simple. Rectangle and square we can write. They both are not similar. Why? It is, look at, it is rectangle dear. Side 10, 10, 5 and 5. And it is a square suppose. And square means side 5, 5, 5. Yes. All angles are equal. Here also 90, 90, 90. Here also 90, 90. But ratios of side 10 divide 5, 2:1. But here 5, 5, 1:1. This means ratios are not equal. Understand? So it means these. Any two example you can write yourself. Second is, you can write what is? Two isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Understand here? They are not also similar. Now note down it here. Now third question. Look at third. Please note down it. So only you have to remember what is similar figure, what is congruent figure. So third, state whether the following quadrilateral are similar or not. So we have to check they are similar or not. It is given here. It is given 1.5 centimeter. PQRS 1.5 centimeter. 1.5 centimeter. And next is given here ABCD. And it is given A, B, C, D. It is angle 90, 90, 90. Already given, it is 3. So tell me, check it, it is similar or not. Similar mean, first is the ratios of sides should be in proportional. So first we will check it. Ratios PQ. PQ upon AB. 1.5 upon 3. Remove decimal dear, so it's become 0 in downside. So what is 1:2? Next is QR upon BC. Tell me in what condition you will say that it is also come 1:2. It is also 1:2. It is also 1:2. All are 1:2. But second condition what? All angles, two condition. Corresponding angle must be equal and corresponding sides are in the same ratio. Ratio is same but angles are equal. Yes, angle A is 90 but angle P not equal to 90. It is 90. It is 90. No. So that's why these two figures are not similar. So our first exercise already has been finished here. Okay. So please note down it. Okay. Now we will discuss next exercise. Note down please. Now dear, we will start very important points of triangle chapter. 6.2 exercise is based on only on this theorem. Okay dear. From the this year it is very important dear, and we know this year is MCQ question paper. That's why proof of this theorem will not come. So only you have to understand it. No need to its proof dear. Okay. So look at more carefully. Okay dear. What is given? Thales theorem or basic proportionality theorem, or you can say that it is BPT, mean basic proportionality theorem. If any name is given in the exam, it means it is same theorem. Okay dear. It is given by Thales. And why we call it basic, I explain it why. Look at what is basic proportionality theorem. Okay dear. Before it, one more point. We have already learned here what is similar triangles. Two triangles are similar if what? Corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in the same proportion. Okay dear, in place of polygons you will write triangle. Okay, I have already told you. Now look at Thales theorem. What is here? If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, suppose it is a triangle. If a line is drawn, a line, a line is drawn. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, suppose DE, एक line है. D is a line which is parallel to, otherwise you can write if DE parallel to BC. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, and when we draw one line, it is intersect other two sides. To intersect, it is cut or not? Where other two sides, these are in distinct point. Distinct mean dear different point. Both are different or not? Then the other two sides, these other two sides. Always remember, it is a triangle. A line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, intersect other two sides at a distinct point. If a line is always parallel to, if a line is parallel to one side of a triangle and it is intersect other two sides, then other two sides are divided in same ratio. Always remember, if line is parallel here, so it's mean, so then what will happen? These ratios are, so two sides are divided. These two sides are divided in same ratio. It means AD. It's similar. AD upon DB equal to, equal to, first we take AD upper side equal to AE upon EC. Understand? AD upon DE equal to AE upon EC. Ratios always be equal. AD upon DB, AE upon EC. So only one thing you have to remember in the question dear. If a line is parallel, you will observe in a triangle, then ratios is always equal. So anywhere if you will see one word, a line is parallel, so we will use Thales theorem. It is very important. Okay dear. If line is parallel, ratio if a line is parallel, then ratio is always equal. Understand dear? Understand or not? So only one thing you have to remember, if a line is parallel, so it is always divided in the same ratio. Okay dear, please note down it. In your book also given it is theorem number 6.1, page number 124. Please note down it. Now dear, next theorem 6.2, page number 126. Converge of Thales theorem. What is meaning of converge? Converge mean opposite of Thales theorem. Okay, opposite. If a line, so what is given? If a line divide any two sides of a triangle in same ratio, what we can say? Suppose if any line, it is a line DE. If a line DE line divide into two sides of a triangle in same ratio, if a line divide in the same ratio, AD upon DB equal to AD upon DB equal to AE upon EC, then the line is parallel to third side. If this line divide two sides of a triangle in same ratio, it means this line is always parallel to third side. Opposite dear. In the Thales theorem 6.1, what we discussed? If line is parallel, then it is divided in same ratio. But now, if ratios is same, then line is parallel. Line is parallel. Only you have to remember these two theorems dear. Okay dear? So if in any question ratios is come equal, it means we are using converge of Thales theorem. If line is parallel, so we are using Thales theorem. So always remember dear, if line is parallel, then ratios are same. If ratios are same, then line are parallel. Understand? If you remember these 2 points, this exercise is very easy dear. Okay dear, please note down it and we will start our exercise. Look at now. So now dear, our exercise, first question, second part. First and second part both are same. So we are doing here second part. First part you have to do yourself. What is given? If DE parallel to BC, DE, this line is parallel to given BC. Find AD. Yes, what I told you, whenever we will see one word, a line is parallel to the other side in a triangle, what we will use? Thales theorem. What is Thales theorem? If a line is parallel to one side of a triangle, it is always divide the other two sides in the same ratio. So we will write its proof here. Look at. So proof. First we will write DE parallel to BC. Given or not? Given. And when line is parallel, then ratio is always same. AD upon DB equal to AE upon, very important question, definitely come dear, like this one, okay? And why they are equal ratio? By Thales theorem. By Thales theorem. What is AD? AD, so we want to find here AD upon DB 7.2. Put here AE equal to 1.8 equal to, it is EC. How much? 5.4. We want to find AD. Therefore, we have to remove this one. And 7.2 here is divide. Another side, multiply. Look at AD. 1.8 into 7.2 upon 5.4. Remove decimal dear. 18 into 72. And when we remove this decimal, it is come 10. And its decimal 1, 2. So how much come? It is 100. 0 cancel 0. 18 1 ja 18, 18 3 ja. It is 24. So how much? And 10 is divide. So AD equal to 2.4. How much AD dear? AD is 2.4 centimeter. It is 2.4 centimeter. Only dear we have to remember what is given in the question. If line is parallel, ratio is same. If ratio is same, line is parallel. Understand dear? So please note down it. Now next question we will do. Question number 2. Look at. Note down it. Question number 2. E and F point on the side PQR. A triangle is given dear. It is PQR and E and F. It is E given, it is F. We don't know dear they are parallel or not. But one thing is given. Parallel of respectively PQR. For each of the following cases, state whether line are parallel or not. We have to check dear EF parallel to. State whether mean we have to check dear. What is EF parallel to QR? So tell me what I said you by Thales theorem. If line are parallel, ratios are same. But here we want to check they are parallel or not. In what case you can say that they are parallel? If converse of Thales theorem. By using of converse of Thales theorem. What is? If ratios are equal, then line are parallel. So if we want to check here line is parallel, so what we have to do? So we will check their ratios. If ratios are same, so we can say that they are parallel. So look at what is given in first part dear. PE 3.9. PE 3.9. Q and EQ 3 centimeter and PF 3.6 and one more PF. PFR, sorry, FR is 2.4. .9 given, it is 3 given, it is 3.6 given, it is 2.4 dear. So now we want to check their lines are parallel or not, and in what case you will say that lines are parallel? If ratios are same, so we will check it. PE upon EQ, what is 3.9 upon 3, so 39 upon 30, it is come 13 upon 10. So what is ratio? 13 upon 10. Same as it is, we will check it dear. PF upon FR, what is 3.6 upon 2.4. One decimal in numerator, one in denominator. So they are cancelled. So it is come 3 raised to 2. 12 to the 12 3 ja. And these ratios are equal? No. If ratios are not equal, it's mean not equal. PF and FR, they are not equal. So therefore EF is not parallel to QR. Parallel mean, in what case they are parallel? If ratios are equal, by using of converge of Thales theorem. But ratios are not equal, so we can say that they are not parallel. Okay dear, understand? So first and second question you have to do yourself. We have already finished. Only two things you have to remember: Thales theorem and converge of Thales theorem. Thales theorem means if line is parallel, then ratios is same, and if ratios is same, line is parallel. So thank you dear. Have a nice day.